Good day all, welcome back to Cruisin Classics YouTube channel, where today we have for your viewing pleasure a 2000 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. It is a gorgeous one too, lots of nice tasteful upgrades on it, a whole list of them. You are really going to get excited about this the more we talk about it. First, dressed in pewter metallic paint that is high driver quality. It's obviously a lightly driven, garage kept car. It has about 78,004 miles, if memory serves right, on the odometer, and it sure does not look like it. This has really been well kept. I'll tell you, the front end looks great. A little teeny tiny rock chip here or there, but most of those would be all the way up underneath the bottom there. It's really been well kept. You can see you've got this round fog lamps, the air vents up front. It's got the ram air hood, but it is a non-working ram air hood. It's just for looks, not for function. And it has retractable quad halogen headlights as well. Gives it that really tough look up front. You go screaming up on somebody, they're going to see you from behind. Looking over at the sides here, we do have T-tops and nice dark tinted window glass. Let's see, we have some aftermarket Hilo 18-inch wheels. Really look sharp. And you'll see those red calipers back there for the power 4-wheel disc brakes. Nice set of Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires wrapped around. Trans Am badging on the side, and just that whole pewter metallic look of the side mirrors, door handles, everything keeping in that same color theme. I know that interior looks enticing, but we'll get back to it in a few minutes. As we move around back, you'll see it has a nice looking large sport wing on the hatchback. Long rear hatchback glass with rear defrost. And it is tinted dark. It's tough to see down in there. As we come around to the rear, got this really nice honeycomb lens cover back here, round reverse lights, and down low, quad Borla exhaust. That's a 3-inch catback Borla exhaust with cutouts, and it sounds killer. Wait till we fire this up in a little bit. I'll demonstrate the cutout and non-cutout sound difference. Nice looking Trans Am logo on the rear. I'm going to go ahead while I'm back here and pop the trunk with one of the 2 key fobs that comes with it. And in the rear, you see we've got the little lift up safety screen area. 6x9s, those are from Polk Audio. And hiding down here, a 10-inch sub from Infinity, powered by a 400-watt kicker amp. Yes, please. Awesome sound. As we look down here, we do have some carpeted floor mats for the interior, and beneath those you can kind of see the bracket right there, right here. This is where the T-tops will go in. They fit in the back. That way they're nice and safe when you're driving around topless. You got a couple of hold downs there. Great looking rear trunk area. Plenty of room. A lot of nice extras. You can see it has a power antenna for the killer sound system that's in there, and we'll spend some time with that sound system in a few minutes. Just a great overall look to the car. The wheel tire combo is great on it. The tinted windows, you can see here on the passenger side just how dark those windows are, and the T-tops as well. Really slick looking car. Well, now that we're back up front, I am going to pause briefly here in front of the hood while I do my thing and get it open. I'm anxious to show you what's hiding underneath. We'll be right back with you. And we are back under the hood of the 2000 Pontiac Trans Am, looking at this really well detailed engine bay. We've got a stock 5.7 liter LS1 engine happening here. complete with all the goodies: power steering, power brakes, air conditioning. It's got a new K&M air filter on her. You see up front, non-factory, real cool. Everything else is pretty much stock right out of the box. The transmission behind this beast of an LS1 is a T56 6-speed manual, and it has a shift eliminator on it. Come from the factory, the shift from first into second in these cars, you have to be in a real specific RPM range, or else it'll force you to shift from first to fourth in some gas-saving silly thing. And this eliminator gets rid of that, so you can just row right through the gears, shift when you want to, control the car the way you want to. Just a lot better. And that's not all, though. We've got a nice shift knob in there. We got a short throw shifter. Wait till you see when we hop inside the car. The interior looks fantastic. You see here the door panels are in good shape, and we've got power windows, power locks, power mirrors. We've got speakers in the doors, leather seats, perforated leather seats. They breathe really well. Only minimal bolster wear on the driver's side. Passenger side looks like new. They are insanely comfortable, and those bolsters hold you in really well too. They give you that kind of snug feel that gives you the sports car kind of feeling to it. Both front seats are power adjustable. In the rear, because of the large tunnel, we've got bucket bottoms and a bench back. And you'll see on the sidewall over there, speakers for the rear passengers as well. And that adds to the 6x9s and that 10-inch sub that are in the back. Again, killer sound system. Just wait till you see it all. Moving into the comfortable interior. First thing that grabs my attention is that nice steering wheel. Leather wrapped, real comfortable hand feel, complete with an airbag and stereo controls. And even though it's an aftermarket Sony stereo in here, these controls are integrated to work with it, which is fabulous. It's a tilt wheel, and hiding back here on the stock, you'll see that there is cruise control and intermittent wipers. And you'll see the lever back there for the tilt. Gauge pod, real easy to read, real handy. Love that 155 mile an hour speedometer on there. Feels like a challenge to me. All the gauges work just as they should. Dash is crack free, in excellent condition. Passenger side airbag over there. And as you can see, the passenger's door looks just as nice as the driver's. And the same thing with the seat. Like I mentioned before, the passenger seat is in even better condition than the driver's. Looks largely not sat in. Again, a little peek back to the back for the passenger compartment. And we do have cup holders for the folks in back as well. Back up to the front. Here we have that Sony double din stereo system that also has Apple CarPlay, and it's a backup camera. Super cool. And it sounds great. Looking down, you'll see here we've got a climate control system, cold AC, hot heat, rear defrost, fan really kicks it out. Good stuff. Beneath it, a little caddy area, a lighter, a 10-volt outlet, and here we have a Hurst leather-wrapped shift knob, which feels great in the hand, and a short throw shifter, so when you move it, it just clicks right into gears. It is super nice. It's notchy, you can tell exactly what gear you're in, and it is a real short distance in between them. Leather shift boot, and here in what would be the ashtray are two buttons. The first button here is for the amplifier, that kicker amp in the back. The straight line is on, the O is off, currently it's turned on. This one is for the exhaust cutouts, and I'll exemplify the sound difference that makes in just a few moments. You can see we also have a leather wrapped emergency brake. A cup holder for the folks up front, and the ubiquitous armrest storage box. This one's got a little change caddy in it. All right, this is the best part, my favorite part of every video. We fire up the car. You'll see everything hop to just as it should. The sound of the power antenna going up just happened. And you'll see over here that the stereo is all fired up and ready to rock and roll. So, here we go. You can see there on the odometer, 78,004 miles, lightly used. And there's the stereo all lit up. I will exemplify the integrated controls work here. If you like your music, you are going to love this sound system. And I will exemplify here. I'm going to go ahead and push in the clutch. I'm going to shift into reverse. And there is our backup camera. Shift out of reverse. And we're back to the radio. Super cool. And I'm going to give you a quick look up at our T-tops here. I hadn't thought of doing that yet. Easy to see out of them, but boy, from the outside, you sure can't see into them. That dark tint on them is great. Now I'm going to give you a taste of the exhaust cutouts. I'm going to kind of point the phone down so you can kind of hear it. That's with the cutouts. And that's factory. A really nice extra upgrade along with all the other ones on this car. It does have some suspension upgrades that are too long a laundry list for me to have memorized, but please check out the description. You will find all of that listed there. Upgraded brake rotors, upgraded brake pads. Somebody really spent a lot of time on this ride to make it special and their own, and it's going to be the recipient's luck, because you're going to get one that all this great work's already been done to. Somebody's already worked all the bugs out of it, and it is one heck of a 2000 Trans Am. Purring away back here with the Borlas. Folks, if you've got any questions that I haven't yet answered about this 2000 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, we'd love to have you give us a call. Here in Columbus at Cruisin Classics, our number is 614-276-7355. Again, ask us any questions you need about this Trans Am. We can also help you get financing on it. We've got a couple companies we work hand in hand with that specialize in classic car loans. And we've got transporters who can get it delivered from our garage to your garage in an enclosed carrier, wherever you may be. Again, folks, we've got this really cool upgraded 2000 Pontiac Trans Am. Only 78,000 actual miles, LS1, 6-speed, cold air. You definitely are going to want this if you're in the market for one of these Trans Ams. Folks, give us a call at Cruisin Classics, 614-276-7355 in Columbus, Ohio. Thanks again for joining us today. We'll be back again tomorrow with something else cool.